Jeez! Give it a break!
Hey, Daddy! Hey, Daddy! Hey, Daddy!
What do you want, Jeffy?
I'm bored!
Well, go do your chores.
Chores can lick my butt.
We'll go to bed.
Go to bed can lick my butt.
If you say
Yeah, can lick my butt too.
Getting grounded can
Say it.
lick my honey hole, also known as my butt.
My
Jeffy,
honey
go do
hole?
your chores.
What do you want me to do?
Go
That's
mop.
gross.
What is go mop?
Mop.
That's a mop, Jeffy.
Mop.
Ooh, what am I
Mop.
supposed to do with that? It looks like a witch's broom.
You get this white part wet, and then you grab the stick and you...
Marvin, you're not explaining it really
Gotta
well.
get it wet.
Jeffy, you take the mop and you dunk it in a bucket filled with soap and water and you
It doesn't
clean the
work
floors
if it's
with
not
it.
I
wet.
don't understand this game.
It's not a game, Jeffy. It's chores and it's cleaning, so go do it.
Well, how do I get points?
You don't get points.
How do
just
I get
do it.
points?
Take it and go mop.
All right, I'll try.
You don't get no
Take a couple
points.
days to figure it out, and then we'll have a lot of peace and quiet, and we can watch movies.
Let's have that good. Oh no!
Jeffy, what the f*** are you doing?
I'm mopping.
He yelled. All right.
They call me a Jar Binks.
You are Jar Jar Binks. Who the f*** tries to mop a
He
cat?
calls you Jar Jar Binks.
Fighting the rules.
That's a different way to call somebody a dumbass. That's creative. I like it.
Marvin!
I like it a
Go to
lot.
bed, Jeffy.
I can't go to bed yet without a bedtime story.
You want a bedtime story? Once upon a time, there was this f***ing kid born with half a brain named Jeffy, and he f***ed everything up.
You're talking about me.
Pretty good bedtime story. I like
Don't
it.
tell him a real bedtime story.
Is there a sequel to that story?
Marvin!
Look at this. Hey, Jeffy.
I'm sorry, Daddy. My brain tells me to listen, but sometimes I don't want to.
I don't think you want to ever, Jeffy. I think you do that on purpose.
Tell me a bedtime story.
Okay, you want to hear a bedtime story?
He definitely does
Don't make
do
it
it
scary.
a
Because
little
scary
bit on
stories
purpose.
give me the runs, and I shit the bed and throw up and piss and
Ugh.
cry.
You do that every night without a bedtime story, Jeffy.
Yep.
All right,
So there's
let me
no
tell you a bedtime
difference.
story. And I'll
Make
make
it
sure
scary.
It's not scary for you so you can sleep good.
Make it real
So
scary.
Once upon a time, there
Ooh.
was this serial killer.
Did he eat Fruit Loops?
No, he killed a bunch of people. And his name was the Window Knock
Why he scream like
Murderer.
that?
The window knock murderer?
Does he knock on the
Yeah,
window before
because
he
would go
murders
to
you?
people's houses and knock on their windows
Why wouldn't he knock on the front door?
because he did the windows. I don't know. He just knocked on windows.
Yeah.
And when people would hear a knocking sound coming from their windows, they'd go check it out.
What was it?
It was fucking him. And they would open their window
Why would they open the window for a stranger? They didn't even
You're
know who he
ruining the
is.
story, man.
because he looked like a nice guy. And he would ask to use their cell phone. And they would say,
Why are you
"Hold on,
screaming
did
like
it."
this?
Screaming at parts that's not even. So when they would go to grab their cell phone, the guy would come into their room.
Why would you open the window for a stranger?
Okay, so
That doesn't
they would
even
come
make
back with their
sense.
cell phone. And then the window knock murderer, he would murder them. And then he'd leave out the window. And then he'd close the window. And then he'd get in his car. And then he'd drive away. And then after that, I don't really know what he did, but no one ever caught him because he never left any evidence because he would willingly be let in through the window, so he'd leave through
So
the
it's an
window.
unsolved
There was
murder.
no breaking and entering.
Those are
How do you
always
know about
scary.
the story?
Well, because there was a survivor that got away and told everyone what the guy tried to do to them, and then the cops started putting together that there may be this guy out there that did this, and so if you ever hear a knock at your window, it's probably the window knock murderer.
Ooh.
I have to shit.
Were you not listening to? Good night, Jeffy.
All right, the window knock murder. I mean, if you open the window to somebody knocking on it, like somebody's knocking on your window and you open it, I mean, I don't want to say you deserve to be murdered, but like, bro, come on, that just has red flags all over. Like, why are they not knocking on your front door? That's like you opening your backyard door to let them in. And like, hello, how are you? You missed the front door? It's okay. People get confused all the time. Like, what? That's like asking you asking to die, bro. You asking to die. Where are your survival skills?
All right, Marvin, I tried drawing it up as much as I could. Did you tell Jeffy his bedtime story?
Yeah, I told him a scary story so he'd have trouble sleeping.
Marvin, why would you do
He had to get
that?
revenge
Get
somehow.
payback for what he did on the couch.
But
Yep.
now he's gonna have nightmares.
I'm gonna have nightmares for what he did to the couch, making it all wet with the mop.
Marvin, that's just mean.
Listen, I need your help making a joke on Jeffy.
What?
Yeah, I need you to
Knock
I'm gonna
on
pull a
his
prank
window?
on him, so I need you to come hold the ladder.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, just come with me. Look, it's
He's
gonna be
gonna knock on the
funny. Jeffy's gonna think
window.
it's funny. Come here.
Who's that knocking at the window?
Marvin, what are you doing? What is this?
I'm gonna climb up the ladder. I'm gonna knock on Jeffy's window to scare him.
Marvin, that's mean.
It's not mean. It's a prank, and he's gonna laugh when he realizes it's a joke.
I don't think he's gonna laugh. I think he's gonna be scared.
He's gonna be scared until he realizes it's a prank. Look, just hold the ladder so I don't fall.
Fine.
Jeffy,
You better hold that ladder like your life depends on it, girl. Jeez! Give it a break! He was going to town on that meat.
Someone's knocking at my window. What was the name of that guy that my daddy told me a story about?
Who's that knock? What are you gonna do, Jeffy?
Daddy!
What is the point of doing this? What is the point of doing this?
Jeffy was someone. What the?
What is the point?
Chores so the window knock murderer doesn't get me!
Oh my gosh.
Well, then you tell me who was knocking at my window!
Jeffy, it was Marvin.
Nope, it was the real window knock murderer. He's gonna kill you for doing this stupid shit.
Well, good, because I already called the cops!
What,
Oh, you called the cops? Ooh, that's not good.
Hey there, somebody call the cops? Whoa, what happened here? Did the couch mopping bandit rob you guys?
the couch mopping bandit?
Yeah, you know, he breaks into your house wielding a
man.
mop and he mops your couch. And once
They
your
got a
couch is all
criminal
wet, he
for
robs you. Is that what
everything.
happened here?
No, shithead over there
That's me.
decided to mop the couch twice.
Oh, well that's silly. So who called the cops?
I
Mop.
did, because the window
Mop.
knock murderer was at my window. Knocking.
Does Brooklyn
Officer,
know
just
about
don't
him?
Listen to him. It's a made
The
up name.
window knock murderer
Okay.
strikes again, huh? We've been looking for that bastard for years.
The
He's
window knock
real.
murderer's not real.
He's
Well, yes,
real.
he is. Haven't you heard of him? He knocks on people's windows, asks for a phone, and then he comes in, kills somebody, and then he leaves, closes the window, and leaves without a trace.
Ooh,
I
now
made that story up.
Well, no, he's a real
No,
guy.
it's
but
real.
He usually kills people in Seattle. It's weird that he'd be in Florida.
And he even announced his name at the window.
Yeah, he does usually announce his presence.
Well, I would just not waste your time with this
No,
story.
no, no, no. We take all window knock murderer sightings very seriously, so I'm gonna look around for some clues. Jeffy, can you show me the window you heard the knock at?
Yeah, right this way.
Marvin, you need to tell them the truth.
Spoke it into
No, I'm too deep.
existence,
Listen,
man.
The cop's not gonna find anything, and he's gonna leave. Just shh.
You see, now I feel like they're definitely gonna have to find something, bro. Like you just spoke it into existence. Now you're actually gonna have a run-in with the window knock murderer. Look what you did, bro. It's like Jeepers Creepers. You say his name 3 times, and you know suddenly he's there. Or is that's not Jeepers Creepers? That's who is that? Beetleborg? Beetlejuice.
Hey, officer, this is the window.
All right, pretty secure. What does that tell you, Brooklyn?
Can you stop?
I'm sorry, it's just such a fun noise and I have ADHD, but that doesn't
me
really
too.
help me. I guess I could try to get some fingerprints off the window, but if you were knocking, you wouldn't have any fingerprints.
Who's
It would just
that
be
knocking at the
knuckle prints.
window?
You can't really get a knuckle print. Unless you check my ex-wife's vag, then you could get a whole fist print. You guys just like to punch it as hard as they can. It's like one of those arcade machines, but you don't even have to pay for this one because it's free. I don't even know what she gets out of it. It's like a speed bag, just...
Sega.
Yeah. Anyway, enough about how much of a whore my ex-wife is. I should probably look for some evidence, but
She is
it's kinda
indeed a
hard to
whore.
put these blinds down. And
You
I'm
know
not
about
even
her.
gonna try to lift them up, because when I do, it doesn't work. I just pull the cord, and then one side goes up, and the other side doesn't go up, so I have to put it back down, and then I gotta try again, and then it doesn't even stay there, so I'm not even gonna embarrass myself that way. I guess I could go outside and look for footprints on the roof. Well, Marvin.
Oh, there's gonna be
have here?
footprints.
Listen, I can explain.
And
the
there's a
ladder.
ladder.
Flowers, but not just any flowers, Marvin. Schlumbergera truncata, otherwise
Those are
known
pretty
as the false
flowers.
Christmas cactus. It's a species of plant in the family Cacticae that's endemic to a small area of coastal mountains in southern Brazil where its natural habitats are subtropical or tropical moist forests. But I'm sure you already knew that. because it's
What are
in
you,
your front yard.
a
I actually did not
botanist?
know that.
Well, then maybe you should pay more attention
Those
to
are
what's in your
plant
front
people,
yard,
right?
Marvin. Like that ladder, for example. What? A ladder? Marvin, is this ladder always here?
No, I've never seen this ladder in my entire life.
That means the window knock murderer finally made a mistake. I could probably get some fingerprints off this ladder.
Well,
You're
what
about
if
to
he
go
didn't
down
use
for
his
this
hands to climb
crime,
it?
It'd be
Marvin.
really fucking impressive if he just walked his ass up this ladder without
better
his
tell
hands,
the
Marvin.
truth.
Not to mention dangerous. And he'd have to be a pretty cocky motherfucker to be like, these hands aren't for climbing, they're just for knocking and killing. And how do you even get down, Marvin? Did he just jump down like a superhero?
No, maybe he walked down them like stairs.
Marvin, that's bullshit, and you know it.
Listen, I don't want you to get fingerprints off the ladder because it's my ladder and I climbed it and I knocked on the window.
There you go.
Confession.
Marvin, when's the last time you were in Seattle?
Listen, I'm not the window knock murderer. I made up the entire story to try to scare Jeffy, and I put the ladder here. I went up there, I knocked on the window to scare him, and it just so happened it's a real story.
Marvin, that's impossible. There's no way you made up a story that just so happened to be real.
It actually happened that way, I promise.
Yeah, tell it to the judge. You're
Oh
under
no,
arrest.
you're going to
My
jail.
handcuffs are upstairs. We're gonna have to go back up there. Come on. All right, Marvin, tell your wife what you did.
What did you do?
I'm getting arrested for climbing up that ladder and knocking on Jeffy's window.
Oh, I already knew he did that. I saw him do it.
An accomplice. You're under arrest too.
That's not my fault. I tried to stop him.
Yeah. You can also tell it to the judge.
Oh, you getting locked
You're
up
arrested
too.
one night. Looks like someone's getting a gold sticker.
Okay,
It's gonna be me.
He met his
And I can also
quota.
add Schlumberger truncata to my flower bingo card, so that's fun. So
This man
let's go to the
Brooklyn,
cop car.
he met his quota.
You guys hear that?
Oh.
That sounds like knocking. On a
Someone's
window.
knocking at the window.
If you're here, that means who's knocking at the window?
Well, we have
Who's
to go
that
see who
knocking
it
at the
is.
window?
To the wall!
To the wall.
To the sweat drip down my ball. All these.
Steep motherfucker, but no, really, we should check the window. I'm pretty scared. All right, let's find out who the window knock murderer really is.
Okay. You can't do it faster?
Wrong side, gotta pull it back. Go down. Right again. Damn it, it's just one side. How do I...
Pull the thing.
Oh, thank you, that's very helpful. I hadn't thought of that.
No, but
Come on,
pull it,
Brooklyn!
like the other way.
What do you mean the other way?
We're trying to see his identity, man. Who is it? Who could it possibly be?
He's still knocking.
I know. I will be there in a second. I'm sorry. I'm no good at this shit. This is
Pull really hard.
okay.
There you go.
Okay, got a little bit.
There you go.
It's not
Keep
fucking going anymore. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck
Just
it. I don't
lift it
care.
with
I
your
don't care
hand,
who
bro.
the window knock murderer is. I don't give a shit.
He just left. Oh wow, so I guess the identity of the window knock murderer will forever be a mystery because he was frustrated with the blinds. That is what caused him to not arrest a serial killer, is the fact that he didn't know how to operate some blinds. Oh my gosh, this is the police. This is our tax dollars hard at work, guys.